All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to McLeod Athletic Park on this beautiful Sunday morning.
Yeah, welcome back into McLeod Park. Game 2 of the BC Provincial Football Association Showcase. This is the Adam Tackle six-man White Rock Titans versus the Coquitlam Chargers. Andrew Wadden alongside Gord Randall, the coach. Gord Randall here with you. Wears many hats, as he does.
Today, my hat says BC.
It does.
It's the hat I'm wearing right now.
Supporting the BC Lions. Of course, we're supporting the UBC Thunderbirds, who are in the Vanier Cup. We have that. We're monitoring it. We'll keep you updated. If you don't want to be updated, maybe mute us.
I'm gonna say
But keep watching.
Or just if we annoy you, you could also mute us.
That might be a given. Big weekend of football, though, as we mentioned, of course, here at McLeod, and gorgeous day here out in Langley, but it's rivalry weekend down in the NCAA, so we've got our eye on those games too. The big one in Canadian University football with the Vanier Cup last week, the Grey Cup. Oh, it's all happening. Big time of the year when it comes to football, and a big time of the day when it comes to Adam Tackle six-man as Coquitlam facing off against White Rock, and we're just getting the player introductions right now as Coquitlam is calling out its players, and you can see Evangelista there coming out onto the field, and they've got the cheerleaders as well. Everything happening here down at McLeod, Gord. And that first game, if it was any intention of what the rest of the day is going to be like, we're going to have a good day of football here.
Yeah, shades of Bob Cole there, by the way. Everything is happening.
Ah, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Send the bill somewhere else there, Bob.
Yeah, no, beautiful day outside. I'm seeing a couple of the coaches out here in shorts. Nice stuff. Nice stuff. November 25th. Wow.
That's a football thing, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, my thing isn't shorts. It is long sleeves. I do not do long sleeves.
My thing in the cold is staying warm.
Yeah, no.
Right? I don't know.
It's an O-line thing. No
I know.
long sleeves.
You guys are weirdos. I know. I get it.
Seeing some of these modern O-linemen out there, and you're like, man, it's above zero right now, and you're wearing full long sleeves. That's soft.
I love how that bothers you, though.
That does bother me. That's soft.
Well, hopefully things won't be soft in this game today.
To be clear, it's not the 8-year-olds that I'm judging. it is the adults that I am judging.
That is a good point.
Just sitting there, just dumping on these kids.
Start chirping this kid for not wearing short sleeves. Here we go now.
You're a smoke machine.
Yeah, look at that. White Rock Titans, young number 1. That's Daya Dollywall coming out of the tunnel. And it's going to be a big day here for White Rock. And, yeah, they're jacked up. Look at the crowd is into it as well. Everyone's got the phones out. And I'll tell you what, I don't know. You grew up playing this level of football. Did you ever get the smoke machine and all that? Or?
Best we got was a paper banner that we had to run through.
Those are always hilarious when someone's on the other side and they don't quite know it. Yeah, we've seen a lot of
the
those.
old flyby.
Yeah.
You whack them like a seagull at a Randy Johnson fastball.
Yeah, Randy Johnson fastball.
Randy Johnson, by the way, a prolific photographer.
Yes, I've seen that. Yes, a sports photographer, and he's out at a lot of sporting matches these days. But if you're not familiar with the big unit, boy, he was a hell of a player. We'll see if some of these kids today will
see who the big unit's going to be in this game.
Absolutely. And if you're just tuning in here, and I mentioned it in the earlier game, so if you've heard this already, I beg your forgiveness. But Gord, of course, is the lead analyst on TSN's Gridiron Nation TV show. And, of course, that follows Canadians that are playing down south in NCAA football and university level here at U Sports. I mentioned it earlier. I'll say it again. You might be talking about some of these kids in the coming years on Gridiron Nation.
Most certainly, yeah. It's going to be a few years for these particular kids, but let's hope there's a couple on the field maybe that make it to that level.
It wouldn't be the first time for us, though, and considering the amount of time that we've been involved in football here in BC. Seen a lot of big names that have come through this field and are now playing at the pro level, whether it's in the NFL or the CFL.
Most certainly. Names the like of Chase Claypool would have played on this field, not necessarily in this particular championship, but on this field in his high school career.
Javon Holland.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, Javon Holland. I don't remember what age he was when he moved down to the States, because by the time he was in high school, by the time he was high school age, he was playing in California.
Oh, I thought he played for Coquitlam in high school.
So
My bad.
he's born and raised in Coquitlam, but by the time he got to high school, he was playing in California. So I don't know when he moved. But anyway, that's neither here nor there.
Yeah. Again, Canadians starting to make their way into the NFL. It's been a big deal over the last few years, and it's only going to continue here as there's so much talent football-wise coming out of Canada, and not only just at the offensive line, but in the skilled positions. We'll take a moment to step out for the anthem. Fortunately for us, we did not allow you to hear Gord Randall singing the French version of the Canadian national anthem.
I nailed it.
There were dogs howling up here in the booth.
C'est parfait. I went to, you know what it was? I went to a French immersion elementary school. I wasn't in French immersion, but I went to a French immersion elementary school, and so we had to do the anthem in both languages every week. So I heard that every week growing up. So
I think I know the anthem in French, but I don't think I'm actually pronouncing the words wrong.
Yeah, you know what it sounds like.
I just know what it sounds like. I can kind of, you know.
Yeah, fair enough. So I guess the Montreal Alouettes sponsored the anthem. Make sure we got some French con in here.
Yes.
Before we get started, by the way, for those wondering, it is now halftime at the Vanier Cup between the UBC Thunderbirds and Montreal Carabins.
Hold on. Don't give the score. Let the person mute it before you say the score. Okay, now go.
UBC with a big stop right at the end of the half to keep it a 9-6 scoreline. Tight defensive battle in this one so far. Looks like the weather, by the way, out in Kingston, Ontario, roughly equivalent to here today.
Yeah.
Looks like a beautiful day out there. So
getting kind of smoked out here in the booth.
Yeah. Smelling those smoke machines from the White Rock intro. Really wish we weren't downwind from that.
Yeah.
But. Hey, so looking forward to which team do you have winning this one? Is it the team in Navy with the white helmets or the team in Navy with the white helmets?
The team in Navy, I think, with the white helmets are going to have a very good game here today.
Boy, you better be locked in on those light blue panels on the shoulders, my friend.
Yes. This is going to be a tough one, folks, for us as
this
the broadcaster.
This is why we have Eagle Eye Nick Hauke next to us here.
There you go. Yes, absolutely. We got a good crew up here, though, as well, helping us out with the broadcast today. This is game 2 of 4. But it doesn't stop today, folks. We got 4 more tomorrow. Huge showcase of football
tomorrow.
And if the weather stays like this, it's just going to be perfect.
So one thing I'm noticing, it appears with the 6, this is the first time I've done a 6-man game. It appears with the 6-man that we have an even tighter sideline. So you can see that the far sideline is actually going to be the white set of hash marks on the field, it appears.
So something as the viewer to keep in mind as well.
Yes, we are playing 6-man, but we are playing tackle, as you can tell by the full padding on both sides.
Earlier today, we had the Adam 9-man flag.
There's only going to be 12 players in Navy uniforms with white numbers and white helmets between the two teams.
You'd think they would have coordinated this.
So
nobody asked us.
Pro tip for everybody out there. They now make reversible jerseys for football that you can purchase.
Look at that.
And you could have a white side and a blue
basketball
side
was
and
the
not pay
first.
More than that.
Basketball was the first to come up with that.
I don't.
Why
really
didn't
know.
Other sports do it?
I don't really know why it took so long for that to be the thing in football, but yeah.
Oh, and hockey as well.
Yeah.
Baseball.
Yeah, I don't know.
Everyday use. You could buy one shirt and get 2.
Yeah, I think with baseball, because one of them has to be white. Like that, I don't know. The white and the gray. It feels like it would bleed through.
All right, I hear you. All right. Well, nonetheless,
They should make reversible baseball pants. That's what they should do.
They should take black baseball pants and throw them in the trash where they belong.
Or slow pitch where they belong.
Oh, God. Don't even get me started on that.
Oh, dude, you see some wild pants at
I
slow
bet.
pitch games.
I bet.
Wild.
Yeah. But I also see them at the circus. So.
Yeah, they're not that dissimilar, actually. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
As we get set here to get this game kicked off, and White Rock is in the navy blue. They got the light blue trim on the shoulders. That's how we'll define them. Yeah. But yes, white helmets.
If you're getting
both
shades
sides.
of Derrick Henry, then you're looking at White Rock.
There you go. Yes.
And if you're getting shades of, I don't know, Penn State, you're getting Coquitlam.
UBC, really. UBC wears those white helmets as well.
That's a good point, yeah.
So they're just having a little discussion here before they kick things off. Look at these kids. They're eager, though. They want to get into it as Braxton Evangelista is in the backfield looking to receive the kick. He's the lone man back there, and they kick it off, and Evangelista picks it up, and we're off, folks. Here we go. As he scampers up the field, missed the tackle. Is he going to get a house call right off the bat? Oh, what a great tackle there, though. Beautiful play there by Madden Haynes, saving a touchdown right off the bat.
So you're going to see a number of modified rules in this Adam level of tackle as these guys are just being introduced to contact. So you're going to see a number of rule modifications just to cut down on the high impact stuff. So one example you just saw there on the opening kickoff, both the kick return team and the kickoff team are not allowed to run at each other until the returner has caught the ball. So you'll see the front line on the kick return team. They're all looking back over their shoulder waiting for their return to catch it so they can then go and try and block at that point in time. They also have to be lined up exactly 10 yards away from each other. You can't have anybody deeper because the longer the run, higher the impact. Yeah.
There we go. The coach is in the booth giving us all the deets as Evangelista now on the shotgun snap. It was high. There's 2 flags now in the air. And we'll see what this is. Might be a hold, perhaps?
Yeah, I think you're probably going to get a hold here. So with this 6-man game, you're likely to see 3-man offensive lines on both sides. And then you have 3 skill players to use as you wish. So that one we saw no running backs and 2 receivers. You could have one of those guys in the backfield with the quarterback, whatever you like. So we're going to get a hold on this first play here.
Yeah, there it is right there. Yeah,
it was taken in the backfield, so this is going to back it up and make it 1st and 20 for the Coquitlam Chargers.
Well, Coquitlam now, after that good kickoff return, got them into White Rock's territory, but this penalty has moved them back ever so slightly. So we'll see if Evangelista can get things going for the offense as the snap is a high one. There's another flag on the right side. He cuts to the left, and good tackle there again, and that's Madden Haynes once again with the tackle. We'll see what the laundry's all about.
Yeah, I think we're going to get another blocking foul on the far side here. Is one of the Coquitlam offensive linemen is a little bit grabby at the moment.
Yeah, and there it is right there. The call from the referee as you see the replay, and Evangelista.
You're not going to see the hold here because it was way on the opposite side of the play, but
good tackle though.
Yep.
And it looks like we were talking about a previous number 7 in the earlier game from Okanagan who was their main guy, and looks like we're going to have the same here today with Coquitlam in Evangelista.
Hey, you forgot the name already? Cordarelli.
Yeah, I had to look it up. Didn't come to me quick. That's why you're here, though.
He came pretty quick, though.
Darn right. Bad snap there. Evangelista is on it, but is he?
No, yes. But I think Coquitlam has recovered.
Yes, they have, yeah.
Number 5, Tristan Baird, covering that for Coquitlam. Crisis averted.
Now, Coach, we've seen
these piles are going to be tough today.
Yeah,
these piles are going to be tough today. But
we've seen, and I call. By the way, too, for those that don't know, not only are you the lead analyst on Gridiron Nation, but you're also the head coach of the Sullivan Heights Stars. So, want to lean on you a little bit here. You're seeing this shotgun. We talked about this, and let's see if they can get a clean one off. Again, that's the 3rd one in a row that just it's a can of corn that just goes up.
Well, and it just doesn't get back to the quarterback.
It doesn't get back to him. So, I ask you as the coach, why do they continue to do that then?
So, one of the reasons shotgun has become so popular in the modern football game, no matter what version of it, is that it gives your quarterback an advantage
if your snapper can't snap it.
100%. No, I'm not disagreeing with you by any means. But just kind of with the background is like a lot of the reason why people are going to the shotgun more and more is it buys you some time if your offensive linemen happen to get beat to still have some space to potentially get a play off.
But there's another one, and it's a bad snap again once Evangelista can't pick it up, so they're going to have to figure this out here.
The challenge is, though, like especially I have it in the back pocket at the high school level too, but especially at this level, you have to be prepared to go under center if shotgun ain't working, right? By the way, that was, a loss of 30 yards, I think, on first down, on the first offensive possession there, all told, for Coquitlam. The 2 holding penalties and then the 3 fumbles in the backfield. Not exactly what you're looking for an offensive start here.
No, so White Rock now takes over on downs, hands it off. Dollywall hands it off, and that's Madden Haynes now. Haynes gets the tightrope around the sidelines. A good tackle there. Those 2 were in on the play, one of them being Kai Fangura.
Yeah, so you see a different offensive structure here on the White Rock side than the Coquitlam side. Coquitlam with just the quarterback in the backfield and receivers for the other 2 guys. White Rock, meanwhile, old school I formation there. Fullback and a tailback, and Madden Haynes looks to be the guy that they're going to lean on both sides of the ball pretty heavily today. Big pickup for them on their first offensive play on just an off tackle.
So you see Haynes now here.
Pistol.
Yep.
Yes.
As they got the receiver lined up far to the left there. There's a flag, and he's scampering his way. Is he going to get the tackle? Yes, he is. Oh, the ball's out. It's on the turf. We'll have to see exactly who's got this one. As we see a couple of players in on the play.
Is on the ball, according to the referee signal here. Let's see what the penalty flags are. Play wasn't blown dead, so I don't know what the flag might have been.
Looked like Armin Narwhal, number 20 for White Rock, was in on that pile but wasn't able to get the pigskin.
So I think that this is the penalty is going to negate the fumble recovery based on where he's spotting the ball. So, yeah, it's going to be offside against Coquitlam. So that was effectively a free play for White Rock there. And they took full advantage of it.
As we see Batten there.
Here you go, have a fake fumble. It's not
getting
gonna
a little gang tackle. And, yeah, I was able to just beat the defender to the ball. Didn't pick up the number of the Coquitlam player there, but a good play nonetheless and able to hold on to the pigskin.
So 1st and 5 for White Rock as the penalty negates that last play.
Yep. But you got to like to see that the determination, although it was, like you said, a free play for White Rock, but you got to like to see Coquitlam just ball hawking and still trying to fight for it. So as they snap the ball, they're looking to pass now.
Haynes.
Good cut there and able to see. Can he get the outside? No. Play is called down dead there, and that was Jace Anderson on the catch.
Looks like it'll be enough for a first down, however. It will. So after that first play, Madden Haynes lined up as the tailback for the first snap from scrimmage. He's been the quarterback since then, and you can see they're spreading it out more here. So a few different looks from White Rock on offense, which is really impressive given only 6 players on the field.
We have a mystery defender, it seems like, out there with an iPhone. She's out on the field as Haynes now looking to pass, and he hits his man once again, and he loves Jace Anderson as he picks that one up, and he's just going to have a couple of yards.
Yeah, I think he's just short of another first down here. Looks like they'll spot it at the 4-yard line, so 2nd and about 1 here. Wouldn't mind if the guys holding the first down sticks moved a little closer to the down box here. By the way, that person is not on the field. Remember the hash marks at the sideline?
Oh, wow. Right. It looks really tight there. Yeah, that's right. So as he cuts Haynes inside and touchdown. Haynes with the major.
Smart move there, quarterback keeper. Big difference, though. Like, no, White Rock was going out of the gun on all but one play there as well, but snap was on point.
There you go.
Like, it's just you can't coach around the snap not being on point.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do about it, right? Your whole play is cooked. So that's just such a huge underrated piece of the game. And for White Rock, snaps are on point, so the offense can function, right? But
well, and it also helps when your first name's Madden and you're playing football, right?
Boom! Anyway.
Did you have a turducken, by the way?
I've never had a turducken, have you?
To me, honestly, and he misses that kick brutally. I'll tell you what.
That seemed a little judgmental.
Well, it's not a good kick. I'm going to call it like
Brutal.
it is. But I'll tell you what, that turducken kind of looks foul to me. You get the joke?
Yeah.
All right, thank you. I'll be here all day, folks. 6-0 for White Rock here.
Unfortunately, you'll be here all day.
The Adam tackle,
You make-
6-man.
That's strike one. You get to strike three, and I'm subbing Nick in for you.
Well, strike one wasn't the brutal call? No? All right. I'm on thin ice
Maybe if
here,
you were a
folks.
White Rock fan.
I'm on thin ice here.
I was
6-0.
gonna say, you can't be hating on your hometown team.
That's
like
right.
that.
That's right. My adopted hometown. The White Rock Titans up 6-0 here on Coquitlam. Let's see if Coquitlam can get the offense going here. Didn't have a great first series. A lot of penalties on that one. So we'll see if the boys in blue, and say that tongue-in-cheek because they're all in blue, but right to left, Coquitlam, left to your right, White Rock. And it easily distinguished with those light blue trim. And like you said, if you see Derrick Henry types coming at you, that's White Rock right there. Although I don't know how many.
Easily distinguished.
Yeah. don't know how many Derrick Henry types are in this game. No.
Madden Haynes is getting there.
That is true. So he kicks it off there, and it's not able to get fielded cleanly. That's Grayson Evangelista. Grayson now. Oh, look at the spin move! Hits the B button there. Misses a couple of tackles. Tries to stay inside, and yes.
By the way, Coquitlam has figured out who White Rock's guy is. They sent 3 blockers to go block Madden Haynes.
There
on
you
that
go.
play.
It's like I said, if you have the
That's
name,
half the team they sent to go block Madden Haynes.
if
on
you
that play.
have the first name Madden,
And I'm pretty sure he still made the tackle.
there's a lot of pressure to be good at football in it. Let me tell you. And look at that spin move!
the B button.
Yes! Oh, and a beautiful block there as well.
That's actually a blindside
Although it
block.
was-
That should have been a penalty.
We'll keep it. We'll keep that to ourselves. As Coquitlam now, second series, and yeah, no more shotgun here. As they still fumble the ball, able to get on top of it though.
Worth noting, by the way, one of the rule differences between this and flag is of course, fumbles are live balls.
Yes.
When it is tackle football here, so.
And just a odd snap there, not able to pick it up cleanly. And that's Akash Sadu, who's under center for Coquitlam as they go in that I formation. 2 backs. And he hands it off, cuts right up the middle, and able to get dragged down. Going to be short of a first down there. That's Baird,
Yeah.
Christian Baird, with the carry.
Yeah, a little fullback dive there to get a piece. It's unfortunate after the mishap on first down that they lose the down there, but good little chunk. If you'd had that on first down, you'd probably be feeling pretty good about
Yeah.
yourself. Still a good chance here, 3rd and 5. Worth noting, by the way, you'll see ball. Basically, the only movement of the ball here is it's going to be either on one side of the hash mark or the other. That's essentially all they do here with the narrow 6-man field.
It takes some getting used to with how narrow the field is as they hand the ball off to
Going to
Evangelista.
be a stop here.
Yeah. So that's going to be a turnover on downs for White Rock, and they're feeling pretty good about themselves considering that they've kept Coquitlam in their zone.
Yeah, just about the only thing that hasn't gone right for White Rock so far. Well, I guess that opening kickoff wasn't great for them, but they made up for it.
Yep.
And then that extra point. Extra points.
Mind you, Coquitlam sort of
Extras point.
hurt themselves with that opening kickoff return as well with the amount of penalties that they took. So let's see if White Rock can continue to put some points on the board as they pass it off there, and that's Ethan Huatsky. And he looks like he's going to get first down.
Yep. I like the way that White Rock's got their offense set up here. So you can see Madden Haynes was in the shotgun there, but it was a short shotgun. It was like a 3-yard deep shotgun, kind of splitting the difference a little bit between the two. Typically, like this is in full 12-man ball, you'd have a running back behind him. That's kind of pistol depth, but it helps him get that snap cleaner.
As he passes it off there. And look at this. Couple of shed tackles. Got 3 men on him there. And able to take down the 3 defenders, take him down. And
Horatsky
that's
again.
Horatsky once again, yeah.
So they're just letting Haynes cook now. They're putting him in the gun with 2 receivers. Some really different looks from this White Rock offense, too. We've seen 2 running backs. We've seen 1 running back in the pistol. We've seen no running backs with 2 receivers. They even had a short yardage package for the touchdown the first time out. Impressive stuff so far for the Titans.
So they're moving along here, deep in Coquitlam territory. As Haynes now hands it off. That goes to Blake Batten. And Batten just picking up a couple yards there.
Cool little play there in that they ask Haynes to hand off and then go and lead block as well.
Yeah.
Showing that maybe that's the one tool in his chest that still hasn't fully developed yet, but he tried. But nice little play there from Kai Fangura to get in there, number 79, to make the play. For short gains, we got 2nd and 6, 7-ish.
White Rock up 6-0 here. Under 5 to go, first quarter. Haynes now looking to pass. Fakes it. Goes a run. Dodges a couple defenders. And he's going to get the touchdown. There you have it. Put another 6 on the board for the Titans. Madden Haynes with the major.
Ooh. Madden Haynes looking like Michael Vick in Madden 05 right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Running all over the place, and they just do not have an answer for him to this point in time. Nice to see the BC Lions logo on the back of his helmet. Fan of the local organization here.
Yeah, the White Rock Titans repping for the Leos.
17-yard touchdown run for Haynes. He is probably flirting with 100 yards on the ground already today.
So they go to kick the point after. It's up, and it's just off the bar. That one's a little bit better than the first one, but not
Right down
able
the
to get
middle.
in there. So still haven't been able to hit the PATs, but it is 12-0 for the Titans.
Yeah, Coquitlam going to need a counterpunch here pretty quickly. They got to get their offense in gear because Haynes is going to be a matter of, it looks early on here, a matter of limiting rather than stopping altogether. So you're going to have to be able to trade punches here. So impressive stat, especially at this level. Madden Haynes was 4 for 4 on that drive passing.
Yeah. And you could see, too, he did have a receiver sort of on a slant route there that was waving for him, but instead he decided to call his own number and take it in. So.
I've thrown enough on this drive.
Yeah. I'll tell you what. I'll just make the house call.
Yeah.
And he does just that. So White Rock looking to tee off kickoff here. With this weather, I'm thinking golf right now.
Yeah, I mean, by the end of hole 4, I don't think you'd be thinking golf anymore.
That is true.
Oh, boy, it's pretty cold.
Fielded poorly there by A.J. Ray Cirillo. And he's tackled there on the tackle. That's Ryan Gentili.
It's pretty clear that these teams know each other pretty well because, again, 3 blockers went straight to go block Madden Haynes on that play. Clearly, the Coquitlam coaching staff has seen him play before.
Good tackle there on Ray Carrillo. So let's see if Coquitlam can get something going here. Because already stuck 2 scores. Going to have to get themselves on the board, just reaching about the 2-minute mark here in the first quarter. Let's see what they've got in store. They've got a different pivot under center now.
Akash Sadu under center there.
Sadu has got his leg tied up, so he just pitches it backwards. And some frustration from the sideline there with the coaching staff as that play.
Yeah, he got his ankle wrapped up, and then he just kind of froze.
Yeah.
Forgot that he was.
His controller froze.
Looked like he was, disconnect. Looked like he forgot that he was supposed to toss the ball to the running back there until it was too late. Referees, rightfully so, ruled that he had been stopped forward progress because you can see he stopped dead there.
So Akash Sadu again under center. And he pitches this one back as we get a cut up into the middle. And this is going to be a big chunk play. A.J. Ray Carrillo has taken it. He's at the 30. He's at the 25, the 20.
And he forgot where the sideline was.
And he forgot that, that's right. There are boundaries here.
Oops.
So Great play there from number 2, A.J. Ray Carrillo.
Really nice play. They're running the toss to the left here, and the White Rock defense just overplayed the outside, which you need one person to do, right? Responsibility is called contain, right? So you do need one person to do that, but if the entire defense does that, you open up exactly what you saw there, which is the cutback, and Ray Carrillo goes right back down the middle of the field. And I think he probably would have been caught here eventually, but he might have been able to score if he remembered where the sideline was.
Yeah, had about 17 to go still by the time where I guess.
But hey, exactly what Coquitlam needed, 52-yard chunk on that play.
Absolutely.
Big run.
So Sadu now is in a bit of trouble. He gets tackled there, and that's the guy that does it all here for White Rock, number 10.
A little bit of a broken-looking play there. I wonder, it looked like Sadu thought he was going to be handing off to the fullback there, and then had to kind of just try and make something happen once that didn't work out.
Madden Haynes on the tackle, or on the sack, that is. Yeah, you're right. Big confusion. You can see it there. And Haynes is like, nah, I'm going to take care of this. So, second down now. And that's going to bring them back a little bit. Reminder to get into the raffle here. You can see the details on your screen. And look at White Rock. They're loving it right now. That's the end of the quarter. 12-0 for White Rock. Coquitlam trying to get something going here. But White Rock leads by 2 scores. You're with us here at McLeod Stadium, BC Provincial Football Association Showcase. Welcome back into McLeod as the White Rock Titans facing off against the Coquitlam Chargers here in the Adam Tackle 6-man, part of the BC Provincial Football Association Showcase this weekend. This is game 2 of 4 today. We got another 4 games for you tomorrow. Beautiful sunshine out here in Langley.
Coaching faux pas. Taking a timeout right at the beginning of the quarter.
What is going on here?
Oh, man.
The coach up in the booth is getting heated.
Oh, man.
Does not like to see this.
Guy uses timeouts like he's Matt LaFleur. Although, hey,
I can't
Packers look pretty good on Thursday night.
I cannot chirp the Packers right now, considering what they did to
or for most of the last 50 years.
8-3 Detroit Lions. That is, folks. 8-3.
Oh man.
That's Coquitlam now. So that's going to be an offside. Yep, there it is. Every one of them.
Yeah, they got to keep it going though. Michigan's about as big of a football hotbed as Montreal is these days.
That is true. Yes. Oh, just like said it many times on this broadcast, but the Canadian game and the amount of players that are coming out, the talent that's coming out, it's getting global a little bit, and Canada's definitely getting themselves involved. We saw it yesterday, Javon Holland with that incredible 99-yard interception return.
I saw the stats on that. They said that he ran 124 total yards after catching the ball on that play.
Unbelievable. And yeah, so each and every
Garrett
week.
Wilson, by the way, on that play, trying to running his route and then trying to track him down. They said he ran 176 yards on one play.
Well, if there's a guy that can do it, it's Garrett Wilson. Let's see if Coquitlam can do it, though, as they pitch it back. Sadu hands it off to Evangelista. Evangelista tries to cut up in the inside. Look at this White Rock line,
down, though. And I think that these are going to be 2 separate flags because we had 2 come out at the snap, which I think is probably going to be a defensive offside. And then we had another one come out late in the backfield, which I think is probably going to be a blocking infraction. Let's wait for the signal from the referee here. But, just based on context, that would be what I would guess. Thanks to Zach Wilson and company, by the way, running wind sprints has basically been what Garrett Wilson's been doing all year. So.
Oh, and the New York Jet fans and this
Just
watching
out,
this game
for a jog.
are just cursing Gord Randall right now. They know.
As the referee just signaled, Gord Randall nailed it. Defensive offside and offensive holding here. So the net should back this up 5. That's what they are going to do. They're going to pace this back 5 yards, so it is going to be a 3rd and very long for Coquitlam here.
And that just seems to be the problem for the offense right now for Coquitlam is just too many penalties.
Can't get out of their own way. Well, we already saw one of their coaches just doing the what are we doing look on the sideline.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I thought maybe thought somebody jumped early there, but they didn't. Evangelista now able to avoid 1 tackle, avoids 2, cuts up into the middle, still going, still on his feet, and he's eventually going to get
just too much.
Stopped there.
Just needed too much real estate there.
Yeah.
He actually managed his field pretty well, though. I was having flashbacks to like being a coach myself, and that's one of those plays where you're watching me like, no, oh yes, oh wow, okay, yeah,
exactly.
keep going,
yeah, go, just like we drew it up.
No, go that way.
As you can see, the crew doing a fantastic job here today with us out at McLeod, getting you the replays, and we still got more action coming up today, and it just gets better as the days goes on, really. 4 games in total today, 8 throughout this weekend. I hope we can keep this weather, and I'm pretty sure we got this window right now. It feels, it doesn't feel like November here. I know we've got the cold, but usually getting the rain at this point of the year.
It's true. Yeah, no, it is a nice little skyline here, just off to the right of your view as you are currently looking at it. We can see Mount Baker out in the distance being lit up beautifully out here. The Fraser Valley on full display right now.
All right, so we've got a turnover on downs.
We got another timeout here, signaling that it's going to be a Coquitlam timeout. We just had an injury timeout, so a little bit of a lull here as they get these things figured out.
White Rock really could put some heat on Coquitlam if they can get a score on this series. They're already up 12-0. 16 minutes and change to go here in the first half. And if you want an update on the Vanier Cup, and if you don't want one, maybe just mute us for a moment here. I'll give you a second to do that. But the update, Gord Randall from the Vanier Cup.
Jonathan Senecal, the Heck Crichton winning quarterback of the University of Montreal, has just run in a touchdown to make it, pending the extra point, a 15-6 lead for the Carabins partway through the third quarter here. Les Carabins.
Montreal facing off against UBC. UBC trying to win its first Vanier Cup since 2015 when they beat the Montreal Carabins.
Which I believe the direct translation, the closest translation to Carabin is basically like medic. Because UT de Montreal was originally a medical school. Fun fact.
Look at this. Like the things you find out watching this live stream.
You cannot turn. So for those of you that don't know, my actual profession is that I am a history teacher.
Man of many hats.
I cannot not be the history teacher.
That is true. You love you some history.
Yeah. Taught some friends about the origins of the University of Texas mascot last night as we were watching them pound Texas Tech.
Madden Haynes. I want to ask you what that is, but I want to get back to the game action as well. Madden Haynes, look at this deep ball. What a catch there. Can he beat this defender? He does. Can he make a house call? Blake Batten going to the house. Can he stay there? Yes, he's gonna. Takes it in, and look at this. White Rock extends the lead. It's now up to 18-0 with that house call.
That was a bomb for Madden Haynes. Wow.
Keep an eye on number 10 from White Rock.
From that kid.
Yes. Absolutely. And as
90 yards to the house, and that traveled probably 30 in the air.
See, Madden Haynes is a pump
this is
fake.
A dart.
Just a perfect. And
hit him right in the hands. Wow.
Able to sneak by the defender. Great play there by Batten.
And hey, really good catch by Batten. Nice hands catch out extended off the body. Really good plays on both ends there. And, of course, Batten leaves him in the dust to convert the score. Let's see if they can fix their one bugaboo and get it.
And they do. All right.
Get a 2-pointer in here. So 20 Buzz lead now for Coquitlam, as I see your
White Rock.
Oops.
20-0 White Rock. Yeah.
Sorry, 20-0 the lead for the boys in Navy.
Not to be confused with the other team in Navy. There's a great shot. Look at that.
There we go.
White Rock, baby. Or White Rock. Mount Baker, that is.
Wait, is that the White Rock?
Shred some gnar up there on White Rock Mountain. Mount Baker. Yeah, it's going to be a long day, folks. Try the veal. 20-0 for White Rock. 13 minutes to go here.
That's a big rock.
That's a big rock. It is a white rock after all.
Thousands of feet tall.
Great job.
They bring us in here for our professionalism.
Yeah, not the comedy. As Madden Haynes goes to kick it off here, like I said, this kid just does everything for White Rock. He boots it, but let's see if Coquitlam can get this offense going.
Let's go. Let's go, Evangelista. Nice
Evangelista fields it well and ends up getting tackled there. That's number 12, Jace Anderson, with the play.
Pretty good little return. I got to say, I really like the way that they've structured kickoffs at this level. Like, it's a nice introductory, but it creates space for there to actually be. Frankly, maybe this is the way kickoffs should be structured at the professional level.
Perhaps, yeah.
Because these days, you might as well, like, they're just kicking
Yeah.
balls through the back of the end zone.
Bring some excitement into the game, perhaps, yeah. As Evangelista, who we've seen under center, he's been trading off with Sadu for Coquitlam. You'll see Sadu there, number 8, running into the play. And looks like, he's going to be the pivot. So let's see if Coquitlam can get something. They've been really disjointed on their offense, as Sadu now running off to the sideline. And as I mentioned, they have been quite disjointed when it comes to their offense. So he's running back on. See if he can figure out exactly what they want to dial up here, because they're going to need to get some points on the board, down 3 scores already.
Yeah, with 11 and a half minutes and ticking in the second quarter. Here's barely gets the handoff off, but Evangelista's got some room.
He's cutting through. Can he beat that tackle? Little spin, and his progress gets stopped there. So a good run for Evangelista, and I'll tell you what, from what we've seen from Coquitlam so far, it looks like number 7's hands should be getting that pigskin a little bit more.
Yeah, and good job by Sadu just to get the ball to his man there. Barely gets it out of the backfield, but a little swing your partner around and around right there.
Kingston Johnstone there with a nice tackle to negate.
Not Kingston, Ontario, Kingston Johnstone.
That's right.
7-on-7 crime there.
So we'll see if Coquitlam can keep things going here. Again, poor handoff, but they're able to make something out of it as
somebody on the White Rock defensive line is getting off the ball really quickly on every play and disrupting what Coquitlam's doing up front.
Well, it also doesn't help that as soon as you turn around to hand off the ball, they're basically running into each other as well, right? So they got to get themselves a little more space, spread things out a little bit. But you're right. When you've got a defender right up in your grill like that, it makes those decisions tough to make that quickly. Nice job by Kai Fangura, number 77, to get some yardage out of that, though. Yeah. So Sadu now hands it off. Once again, Evangelista trying to get to the outside, and he ends up getting caught there. Good tackle by White Rock, and wasn't able to get the edge, and that's Tyson Kavanaugh, who started on the tackle, and then the rest of the boys got in on it. Yeah, number 14 making a nice play there for the White Rock defense, and for them it's been nice to be saying some names, not to downplay because we really like the kid, but saying some names that aren't Madden Haynes. It actually looks like, was that number 20? Crosby McMillan was in on that as well to start, so... Yeah, 32. You're right. Yeah, a couple of good tackles there from White Rock. And I'll tell you what, I mean, no bias here. I'm liking what I'm seeing, though, so far from the Titans. Yeah, I think that's a fair take. You know I'm the first to call you on your biases. So. Sadu now just trying to get it on third down. Did he get enough? He needed... I think they'll give it to him on the fall forward, but, man, that was made pretty tight. Yeah, they're going to just give it to him. And they do. Yeah, you see the... Right on the 30-yard line for the first down. So we'll see here from the replay as Sadu just trying
Good
to...
effort by Sadu just to make sure that he fell forward there over the line. Because if he didn't, he wasn't getting it.
Yeah. So let's see if Coquitlam can keep this going here. They need to get on the board. Down 20-0, 8:40 to go. Clock is running in the first half. Sadu with 2 behind him. He hands off to Evangelista. Evangelista gets a really nice block, and then big tackle there. Great play. Madden Haynes in on it. But a beautiful block to be able to get him a couple of extra yardage.
Yeah, Kai Fengura, again, number 79, the fullback here, lead blocking in front of Evangelista, does a really good job fitting up, using his hands, running his feet. Nice job there by big number 79.
So Coquitlam's got some positive mojo going here on offense. Let's see if White Rock can hold them down. As you see the clock running down, 8 minutes to go here in the half. This is game 2 of 4 today. We've got the Pee Wee 9-man and the Bantam 9-man coming up later on as they pitch the ball backwards. That's a risky play. Who's on the ball there? Evangelista didn't look like he was able to get on it right away.
I think White Rock's on it.
And I believe it is. And coming out of that pile, that's Anderson.
White Rock ball.
Jace Anderson able to get it. Great play there from number 12, but again, more problems with Coquitlam, and it all starts on the handoff.
Yeah, they tried to run the toss play to the right there, and that's a couple times the toss has been off the mark today.
As we see here from the replay, and just a poor toss to begin with. Evangelista not able to pick it up. But
yeah, the issue there is he short arms it. He doesn't follow through. When you're tossing, you want to extend your arms and follow through fully on the toss. It's an underhand throw, basically. It's not just a flip. And he just short-armed it and popped it up in the air, unfortunately.
Madden Haynes looking pass. Evangelista's in his face. He ends up making the pass and completing it. This is going to be a first down and more. That's Anderson, who was the one that got the fumble and also one that gets the catch there as White Rock moves the sticks. As you see from the replay there, a good pass and catch from White Rock, and that's a strength that they definitely have with Madden Haynes.
I mean, look at the tight spiral on that throw, too. Just really good stuff.
Look, the mechanics are there for sure.
To throw again. Like, why run if you don't have to, right?
And sees a receiver going across the field there. That's Blake Batten. And that's another first down for White Rock.
And you can see taking advantage of the fact, too, that there's limited pass rush in this six-man game as well, utilizing a very clean pocket there. And he delivers over the middle. I mean, he's throwing to parts of the field that I see high school quarterbacks hesitate to throw to.
Madden Haynes
with the again. Might as well, hey?
Play action. He almost
nice
able to
play.
pick it up. Chase Anderson, the intended receiver there, but nice play for
Braxton
the defense.
Evangelista gets a fingertip on that one, but Chase Anderson almost came down with that even after the tip. Good stuff there, but this is an advantage clearly that White Rock has, is that they are able to throw the ball around the yard a little bit.
Anderson almost able to haul it in there, even though the ball got tipped.
Pretty good job staying with that, that's for sure.
So let's see if Haynes now can get things going. 2nd down and 10, and he fakes the handoff. And he's going downfield. He's got a wide-open receiver. Beautiful play there. That's Ethan Haratsky. And Haratsky picking up a first down. What a play call there from White Rock.
I want to highlight, too, I believe it was Blake Batten, number 16, that made a really good block to allow Haynes to roll out here. Just maybe caught the tail end of it on the replay there, but he was the one who, on the right edge, was able to seal the end and let Haynes roll out to his right and get a nice clean look downfield. And, man, White Rock, this is like the greatest show on turf right now.
Yeah, right? This offense is humming, and it's all on the hands of number 10, Madden Haynes, who's just been phenomenal today as he looks to go deep once again. Pump fake, and just goes for the short one this time. Not able to pick it up. That's Dea Dollywall, but a lot of time there for Haynes to make the play.
And I'm seeing one of the Coquitlam coaches indicate this, but Coquitlam's got to start getting a pass rush here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Their defensive linemen are not getting upfield right now.
You can see from the replay, not a single player. 2 guys had their back to him even.
Yeah.
So, you're going to have to figure that out. some adjustments on defense might be able to get Coquitlam into this game, but right now, as you see,
but this is the challenge
with a little fake there,
yeah.
And he runs it to the outside. Did he get the edge? And he's tackled there, but a great play for another first down for White Rock.
Down to the 8-yard line, just another casual 21-yard chunk.
Yeah. Just racking up the yards there. Well, number 10.
Mean, this is a defensive coordinator's nightmare, right? Like you do some if you don't get much of a rush, he just sits back there in the pocket and picks you apart. And if you do get a bit of a rush, you flush him out of the pocket and he runs by you.
Yeah.
Tough.
Athletic QBs. You got to love to see it. As we'll see now, he's got one man in the backfield and drops the ball and he's down. So
smart play just to fall on it and make sure you keep the ball. You're in too deep to risk losing it.
So 3 minutes to go here in the half. White Rock up 20-0. As Haynes, Dollywall looked like he was going to the sideline there, but Haynes is like, nope, get back here, but we're going to get a timeout nonetheless. Or are we?
Yeah, there's a coach on the field.
Yeah, there we go, yep.
Some sort of timeout. I didn't see indicated which team took it, but there is definitely a timeout.
So White Rock's going to...
Coquitlam trying to figure out how to get a stop here because they need to try and find a way to hold this if they're going to have a hope in the second half here, I think. 20 points is already a pretty steep deficit. I think 26 or 28 would be borderline insurmountable.
Good shot there of McLeod Field. You can see the beautiful turf here in Langley and the track, the facility, just fantastic. If you're in the neighborhood, pop in. Why not? Watch a little bit of football. Great eats out here as well. And if you're watching from home, why not get into that raffle? You'll see the 50-50 tickets are available online. As they throw the ball, this is picked up again, this time one from Anderson. Seems to be Haynes' favorite receiver right now as he inches even closer to the goal line.
Good job by a host of Coquitlam defenders to bring him down there. Anderson with the nice catch, kept the feet chugging, thought he might even be able to push it across the line, but bunch of the defenders, Evangelista first one in there again, but good gang tackling by the Coquitlam defenders.
Both Evangelistas in there, Braxton and Grayson. As they try to get it to the outside, and guess what?
Gets around the corner. Thought they were going to be able to run him out of bounds, but he was able to get around the corner.
Number 10, Madden Haynes into the end zone once again, and that now extends the lead to 26-0 for White Rock.
This kid's so advanced, I half expected to see him dive and touch the pylon there.
Right? As you see the run there, as he's able to beat two defenders and just cut inside. Great play there from Haynes.
Yeah, it has been the Madden Haynes show so far today. This is the best version of Madden 23 I've seen. Take notes, EA Sports.
There you go. As he kicks it up and through, put another 2 on the board. Well done, by the way. 28-0 here for White Rock. Now, if I had a PS5, I'd be able to play that. But
if you had a
I'm
PS5, you'd be indebted.
That is true. That is true.
I can't. It's been what, 5 years that thing's been out for, and it's still costing the better part of $1,000 to get one.
Yeah,
brutal.
Still rocking the 3 myself.
Attaboy.
Yeah,
attaboy. I actually figured you'd be rocking the Atari 2600.
Yeah, I actually did have one of those. I think I had ColecoVision. I think that's what it was called, actually. But the cousins had Atari.
For the record, Andrew is
I'm old.
11 years older than me, even if I make it sound like he's 30 years older than me.
So we have the clock ticking down here now. As you see, a good shot of the flags there. The wind not too strong today, a little bit. It doesn't seem to be a problem for Madden Haynes, though, who's just tossing the pigskin all over the park.
Yeah, he is, and like, you're darned if you do, darned if you don't, right?
Yep.
With the run, with the pass, you name it. Oh, Evangelista looked like he was lined up a little short there.
So Evangelista, who, if you missed it earlier in the game, on the opening kickoff.
Sorry, I'm laughing every time we do these kickoffs because, again, immediately 3 Coquitlam blockers go to block Madden Haynes.
Right to Madden Haynes, yeah. They don't want to get burned by 10.
Well, the funny thing is, I don't think they've actually successfully blocked him yet either.
Well, right there in the play, too, Ryan Gentili was there, and he just missed the tackle, but he was right up in Evangelista's grill.
As they wave it for halftime.
That is correct. So 28-0 at the half for White Rock as you're watching the BCPFA Provincial Championships, Day 1. And this is a showcase of many teams this weekend as we have 8 games in total. This is Game 2. We'll be back with you here in a few minutes.
Well, the fries with like the little bits on them is called burrito.
We'll get married.
We're already in lunch time. We're already in. Yeah.
Yes, but they don't get timeouts,
Yes.
and they can elect to take ball possession.
Yes. On the side.
Well,
Oh no, sorry, yeah. No, 18 is. Is it timeout at 18?
So at 30 they don't.
35, it turns
Is it
out.
35?
We looked the other day, it turns out it's 35. We've all been wrong this whole time.
35.
He pulled up the book. Couldn't
Hold up
believe it.
The physical book.
Cardiff
itself.
is actually 35.
35.
VMFL handbook says 30.
We're not being
We're on BMFL here.
Okay, 35.
And last week was semi, so we had to look at cup.
Okay,
We're at 18.
So we'll change it
so
now.
at 18
They get choice.
they get a choice to take the ball in the second half.
They're going to want to receive.
Yeah.
Everybody else, keep it going. Everybody else, keep it going. Horseshoe, horseshoe, horseshoe. Horseshoe. There you go. Hey, player over here. Get right here. Okay, player on this side. How about your job, fellas? It's the last half of football. We get to play this year. Make it count.
Second half, last half of football. Your last half of football. Your last half of football.
The third member of the stick crew back.
So, receive or kick? Defended end. I think you want to receive.
Receive. What? Receive. Hear this guy? Look, hear this guy. Is that a question?
Nah, okay. Which way would you like to kick? Make it simple, just kick that way. Kick the way you're facing?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, okay. That works. You guys who receive, bring your teams out. Let's have a good second half.
Hey, watch the trick play.
Here we go, here we go.
Hey, welcome back into McLeod Park. Andrew Watt and Gord Randall here with you. The 2023 U19 BC Provincial Championships. Lots going on here today.
Chargers to receive the opening.
Adam Nineman was earlier this morning between the Kelowna Junior Sun and the West Side Warriors. You missed that one. Okanagan taking home the victory there. This is the Adam Tackle six-man. We're at the half, and it's 28-0 for White Rock as they get set to kick off here, and Madden Haynes having himself a big game.
It's That's right. Over 200 combined yards, 154 yards passing, 59 rushing yards, and 3 touchdowns for Haynes in that first half. He was the man. And the man for Coquitlam has been Braxton Evangelista, who just was tackled. Nice tackle there. Number 12, Jace Anderson coming in. First man in, making a nice open field tackle there.
Not a whole lot on offense for Coquitlam in the first half, of course.
That's good technique right there. Attack the hips, get a little grab, get him down to the ground. Good job by 12 in navy blue.
As I was saying, not a lot of offense for the navy blue joke is just going to keep going throughout this game, all right? But not a lot of offense, 0 yards.
That one wasn't deliberate. That one was,
sorry.
That one was not
0 points for Coquitlam in the first half. But Braxton Evangelista did have himself a good first half, 60 yards on the ground.
Yeah, unfortunately, that was about all that Coquitlam had going on offense. There's a rush or two from Kai Fangura mixed in there as well, but they're going to need a little bit more consistent production. Speaking of Fangura, the big fullback bulldozing his way up the gut.
That's a good omen here for the...
Worth noting, by the way, that was number 4, Iverson Rosenweg, under center this time. So it appears that Coquitlam has made a little bit of a quarterbacking change. Akash Sadu is still on the field, but he is just not playing quarterback at the moment.
Well, when your offense struggles like it did in the first half, you got to make adjustments, and they did that as they hand the ball off. But look at this, Madden Haynes is right in there. What a tackle on Evangelista. 10 doing it all on both sides of the ball for the Titans.
Yeah, no kidding. Flew in there as they gave the handoff to Evangelista going left here. And, yeah, Haynes just coming from – he's effectively playing the safety spot. Corner, I guess, but –
so third down now. And Coquitlam right around its own 50 as we see a stoppage in the play there. Not sure exactly what happened with that one.
While we're waiting here for those looking for an update from the Vanier Cup featuring the UBC Thunderbirds, with 8.5 minutes left, they are trailing 16-6. Have the ball just on the plus side of midfield.
Hand off to Evangelista. Evangelista getting a big yardage there. Gets tracked down by Madden Haynes, but big pickup for number 7. As I mentioned, the offense hasn't been going for Coquitlam, but number 7 has been there when they needed him.
And stepping out, voluntarily stepping out of the sidelines like he's making 7 figures. But gets the first down. And then it looks like he's going to get a breather as he heads to the sideline for a blow here.
So first down now for Coquitlam, and they need a good series here to kick off this second half as they're down big, 28-0. And they hand the ball off, and there's a great tackle right there. That's Kingston Johnson that was in on the tackle, and he's jacked up for that one.
Yeah, Coquitlam trying to mix it up. A.J. Ray Carrillo stepping in at halfback there, giving him a version of a play that we've seen Evangelista run a number of times today as well. Not the first time we've said Ray Carrillo's name, but yeah, he's not being blocked. It looks like they're not even scheming to block him on the front side there. I think they're hoping the fake to the fullback maybe takes him out of position and we can just run around him. But
so Rosenweg now has got 2 defenders all up in his grill as they chase him down.
Kingston Johnstone again.
Again, that number 7 Johnstone. Big plays on defense.
Yeah, immediate pressure up the gut from White Rock there. Yeah, it looks like that was Levin Lachlan Sales right up the gut there, yes. And then Johnstone goes and closes it down afterwards. Coquitlam not getting a lot of help from the offensive line up front right now.
Sales right up in there, though. They're lucky to be able to avoid that tackle. Let's see, they're in the shotgun now as the snap goes high and it's handed off to Evangelista, but that little can of corn that stayed up in the air was able to get Sales into the backfield and able to chop that down.
Yeah, and you can see there's a bit of a size difference between these two teams up front as well. You're seeing some bigger White Rock defenders that are kind of having their way with Coquitlam up front right now. In particular, Lachlan Sales, pretty thick kid, maybe not the tallest, but has some good sand in his pants, as football coaches like to say.
Sand in your pants.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, a little sand in his pants.
So as the turnover on downs now, and Madden Haynes hands things off as Blake Batten
Breaks a tackle.
trying to get a couple of extra yards there. Rosenvig in on the tackle.
Really nice job by Batten. Break the tackle and stay in bounds to get to the sticks there. Seen that play a few times today. Madden Haynes hands it off and then turns into the lead blocker right in front of him as well. And by hand it off, I literally mean like he's running with him and just kind of goes, here you go.
Yeah. So let's see if White Rock can keep things rolling here
Haynes
on
in the
first
gun.
down. Haynes out of the shotgun now. He's got a defender up in his grill, but he's able to get away from Evangelista, though, with a great play there. Almost tried to pop out the ball, it looked like.
Smart play from Coquitlam, bringing some pressure with some of their faster guys to try and get King off his spot, and they do so effectively. 93, Caleb Chase with the initial pressure there, and then Evangelista tracks him down.
So now second down and a little bit longer for the Titans. Out of the shotgun once again. Haynes rolls to his right, pump fakes, and has three defenders all up in him and able to take him down. Great defense there from the Chargers.
Be an interesting decision here because I think that's going to be a blocking penalty on White Rock. I think if looks like they're going to back him up. Interesting decision here because you can back him up and make it second and really long, or you can decline it and make it 3rd and 12. I think I would probably have preferred 3rd and 12, but like I said, interesting decision. UBC, by the way, just kicked a field goal, so it is now a 7-point game in Kingston. There's about 6.5 minutes left. 16-9. The U de Montreal Carabin leading the University of British Columbia Thunderbirds.
A big weekend in football, as we mentioned, not only here at McLeod, but out in Kingston, Ontario for the UBC Thunderbirds, as well as down south in the NCAA, as it's rivalry weekend across the nation.
And, of course, downtown Vancouver with BC high school football.
That is correct, yeah. Big semifinal weekend. Madden Haynes now. Oh, look at this. Oh, and he stiff arms the defender, but he's able to get tackled down. Evangelista's like, no, you are not going through me, brother.
Get your hand out of my face.
Great tackle there from Braxton.
So now you get 3rd, and looks like the coaching decision to back him up paid off there. You now got 3rd and about 20 from just inside of midfield.
So early on here, although we haven't seen them put any points on the board just yet, liking what we're seeing from the defense from the Chargers, though.
Yeah, some good pushback from Coquitlam early on in the second half.
Flag on the turf,
That's
so it's going to be
offside.
Yeah, as Haynes throws it there, his defenders, or the receiver that is, not able to make the catch.
I believe that was 79 lined up offside here. And, I mean, that's one where you kind of hope that your guy figures out the ball is a yard away from a line on the field. Give yourself a hand and use the line on the field, son.
Let's see where they spot the ball here. As they,
It's going to be up 5, so we'll get 3rd and 15 here from the Coquitlam 51-yard line.
at this point, as a head coach, up this much, is it just stick to the game plan? Is it try different stuff? Like, what are you doing here?
At this point in the game, it's stick to the game plan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little too early to get cocky, I guess, if you will.
Yeah, I mean, I think as a late flag coming in here. That could change things. Looked like Coquitlam got the stop. Let's see what the flag is here. Maybe some extracurriculars.
You see Caleb Chase there getting a talking to from the referee.
A little trash talk between these guys? Your
Dude,
mom wears combat boots. No, your mom wears combat boots. I know you are, but what am I?
Excuse me, that's Koa Hooper, not Caleb Chase, number 93,
And it's going
not
to be
98.
on Coquitlam. And, looks like maybe offsetting fouls here. Okay, no. So because it was after the play, it's still going to be Coquitlam ball, but they are going to back it up on the penalty. Interesting visuals as they mark off a 15-yard penalty on Coquitlam, and the Coquitlam coach is high-fiving his players on the sideline. Bit of an odd juxtaposition there.
Yeah.
But the reason he's high-fiving is that was a big stop for the Coquitlam Chargers if they want to hang around in this one. 9.5 left here in the third quarter.
Rosenwig under center, hands it off to Evangelista. Evangelista now, little spin move, able to get out of that tackle. He's still got some progress going on, but ends up out of bounds.
Nice job there by Evangelista. That time, he kept himself in bounds and fought for some extra yardage. And on the first play from scrimmage, Coquitlam up close to midfield with a fresh set of downs.
So see if the Chargers can get themselves going here.
Can you feel the momentum starting to swing just ever so slightly right now?
Feels like Coquitlam needs a big play on offense, though, to really swing that.
Agreed.
Do they have it in the arsenal? Let's see now. Rosenwig is still under center as he's taken over for Sadu, who was under center in the first half. As a good pickup there.
This is what, in my opinion, Coquitlam should be doing a lot more of right now, given how White Rock's D-line is going up front. You've got two defensive linemen, nobody in the middle, and they are really trying to fly hard upfield. I would be handing off a bunch of this fullback dive stuff to Fengura until they adjust.
I hear you, Coach. The one problem with that, though, is the time and the deficit as well.
Agreed, but if you're going to fall forward for 6 yards every time you get the ball there,
yeah,
especially if you're not worried about switching up the play too much, you can move down the field pretty quickly.
Yeah, I feel like you sort of set the tone here and maybe try to get that big chunk play at some point.
And they do it again here. White Rock stacked it up a little better, but look, Fengura just pushing forward close to the sticks here. He'll get 4 of the 5 they needed, as we missed identifying it, but that was an offside penalty on White Rock on the first down there.
So we got a player down on the turf.
Looks like it's Lachlan Sales. 11.
Sales is
on the White Rock side.
Been
See,
good.
I almost did it again. I almost did 11 in blue.
Yeah. Now Sales
does drive the referee nuts too, because that's typically
absolutely
how they communicate penalties to each other too.
Yeah,
they'll say things like 11 blue. Well, which one?
Good shot of the planes that are flying here, and then look at that. Good crowd here at McLeod today, and it's a beautiful day to be outside in November.
Yeah, that's what you should try as a hobby. They do a flying school here. You can get your pilot's license.
Why not? Yeah. Why not?
I think they do helicopter classes here too, actually.
I would love that. Get my own personal helicopter.
Backcountry snowboarding for you?
Yeah, fly to the
Go
top
fly
of
up
that
to the top
White
of White
Rock up there. Yeah. As White Rock is trying to stop Coquitlam here on third down. Let's see if the Chargers can get it going. They got to get some positive momentum with this offense, and there they do. Yeah. Look at this. Running right up the gut. Keep going. Oh, he gets taken down. Rosenwig, there is some laundry on the field to see what that's all about, but that's a big pickup for Coquitlam. Hopefully it's not coming back if you're the Chargers.
I think I just saw an offside defense signal.
Yep, there we go. So,
look, really good adjustment for Coquitlam. Really good adjustment for Coquitlam. Not just Fengura, they then worked in the quarterback sneak there, but they've identified that White Rock's really overplaying the edge stuff here, and so they're trying to attack him a different way, and it is working so far.
That's why he's the coach, folks. He points out these things. And
look at the adjustment, though. White Rock's defensive line is now lined up a lot tighter than they had been before.
As they do the same play up the middle, Rosenwig takes a big hit, able to spin out of it, but gets taken down. But that being said, though, Gord, as we inch along here, it sort of feels like for Coquitlam, we're looking at close to 3 minutes now just on this one series. So that's my concern for Coquitlam is just the time.
Yeah, you got it. They're chasing a lot of points here.
Yep.
I agree with you. I don't know that you – like there's a little bit of urgency, but I don't know that you need to overreact too
just
much
yet.
Here in the third quarter.
Gotcha.
But you're right. I mean, it's a 4-score game. You're chasing a lot of points here. So they gotta keep moving.
So this time it's a shotgun as they hand it off, and this one goes to
– wow, what a tackle.
Ray Carrillo.
I thought that was a really nice wrinkle off of what they've been doing there, a little end around to mix it up, and they blocked it really well, but Haynes King just chased it down from the backside. man, he's a force multiplier, right? Like you're running away from him here. Look at this is blocked up perfectly, but he just chases his guy down from the backside and makes a nice form tackle.
Ray Carrillo not able to pick up too many yards there.
Third and a long 3 here for a first down that Coquitlam absolutely needs to have.
So big play here for Coquitlam. They've got to score on this drive. We're under 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. High snap, and it's too high again.
That might be another offside on the defensive line.
It looked like they were there a little too quick.
Yeah, they were in the backfield before the ball even came out, it felt like, and that might have been Sales jumping it early. Hey, give the kid credit. He has realized that getting off the ball quickly is his best skill. But I think he's maybe getting a little antsy here. And as the coach is giving him a talking to, like, hey, slow it down, brother. Make sure you watch that ball move first, and then you can fly upfield.
Yeah, and that's a tough one to swallow for them as well, as that'll.
Yep, it'll give Coquitlam the first down here.
Fresh set of downs for Coquitlam, as we see the replay here. 28-0 White Rock, all on the back of number 10, Madden Haynes, who has 3 touchdowns in the game. And let's see now as Rosenwig. Oh, nice little handoff into the middle there. That's Kai Fugera. I like the size of Fugera, and you're right. You just pound that rock right through the middle.
Yeah, Fugera has been a big part of the offense here in the second half for Coquitlam as they are trying to lean on the big man up the middle here. And he's got some pretty good vision. You saw there wasn't the hole that was designed there was not open. Made a nice cutback to the backside A gap, and then got downfield. He runs the ball well.
Kind of like the play design there as well. A little fake off to the left, and as you mentioned, go right through that A gap. So let's see if Coquitlam can keep. They're just inching their way down here, and they've had some penalties on the White Rock side that's helped them a little bit. But Rosenwig now pitches it back. As there's Haynes on the tackle, can't tackle Evangelista as he's taken down by 2 defenders, but a solid pickup there for number 7.
Yeah, nice job by Evangelista to provide the rare broken tackle on Madden Haynes and fight for some extra yardage. Gets him up another third and 3 or so here.
As you see, Haynes is right there, but Evangelista just shakes him off. Takes 2 other defenders, Johnstone and Gentili both in there.
Yeah, I was going to say, it looks more like a 3rd and 2 to me. Yeah,
Yeah.
There we go. It moved the spot up.
So a couple yards still to go here as Rosenwig is trying to get his offense into the end zone as he kicks it himself, but Haynes is in there on the tackle, a couple others as well. Don't know if they're going to get it. We do see a late flag, though. And look at this shot right there. That is a great one as Rosenwig has the wig in front of his face. We're seeing, believe, a timeout from. Did White Rock's coaching staff just signal a timeout? I believe so. No.
Yeah, they're clearly signaling a timeout right now.
Yeah. So the clock, although continues to roll here. Might have to bring that one back. We'll have to see. But here's a replay of Rosenwig. Look at Haynes right in there. Johnstone as well. He is absolutely everywhere, Gord.
Yeah, he is. And he knows that he's the man, you know? Like, it's one of those things where you start flying around all over the field because you just
got
you
that
have the confidence
yeah.
that you're going to be the guy, you know?
Absolutely. So we'll see the head coach there, Gurj Dhaliwal, talking to his players. And you got to like this as well. Like, still coaching the guys, even though they're up a comfortable mark, still coaching them hard and, letting them know, like, hey, guys, we can't take our foot off the gas here.
Yep. Well, and yeah, I think so the clock is still running right now. So taking some more time off the clock as well.
So let's see what Coquitlam can do here. Can they get themselves into the end zone? It's 1st and goal now as Rosenwig fakes the handoff, tries to take it himself, and ends up getting taken down by the defender. And guess what? Number 10.
He's getting up slowly on just about every play, number 4 right now.
Taking some licks as Rosenwig. And As you see there, Sales tried to get in quick again. It's a timing thing when it comes to number 11, Sales. He's been in the backfield pretty quickly a couple times. We've also seen him jump the gun a couple times. But definitely putting that pressure on Rosenvig, and Sadu saw that in the first half as well. As the third quarter comes to a close here, we'll get one more play here to wrap it
the
up.
coaches are on the field, so we got another timeout.
Yeah,
here.
it's interesting too. With that last one with the coaches on the field, the clock kept running. Thought maybe they would bring it back. Let's see exactly what this is all about. But while they sort it out, we'll take a break here. No, we'll stay with you actually, as looks like the coaches are off the field. And second down and goal as Rosenvig hands it off. That's Evangelista. Evangelista going to get in there. Oh, did he get it? Did he get the pylon? Do we got the signal? No, we don't.
They're marking it just short.
Just short. And Haynes was in on the tackle there as well.
So on the last play of the third quarter, sets up a really fun first play of the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
As it's going to be third and goal from about the 1 yard line here.
Look at Evangelista. He just tries.
Ooh, he's in.
I thought he was in myself.
That's a touchdown. That is a touchdown.
Do we have a pylon cam? No? Pylon cam? No? Okay. Well, that's the end of the third quarter, folks. 28-0 for White Rock. We'll step out for just a moment. Be right back here from McLeod. All right, back with you here at McLeod Park. Andrew Wadden, Gord Randall. It's the Adam tackle six-man between the White Rock Titans and the Coquitlam Chargers. White Rock up 28-0 right now, but Coquitlam trying to get in the end zone, and they do! Touchdown for the Chargers.
Great effort there by Kai Fingura to make sure he was stacked up at the line of scrimmage, and he just kept pumping his feet and then reached the ball across the line. A little bit of swag there from 79.
Yeah, Fingura, big kid for his size, or for his age that is as well, and is able to get it into the end zone. So Coquitlam is now on the board as we take a look here at the replay. Nice little spin, able to get out from underneath that tackle. Johnstone just couldn't take him down.
Just making sure that he got the ball across the line. Good instincts, good footwork.
This is big right now. This is big. As we've seen, White Rock missed a few of these. Let's see if Evangelista can get it up and through.
And he does.
And he does. So there you go. 28-8 now. So it's a 20-point lead for White Rock, but Coquitlam is on the board. And I don't know about you, Gord, but like you mentioned, you wanted to see them run the ball, and they did that, but they were able to execute all the way down the field. Ate up a whole lot of time, but at the same time, too, I think you can draw a lot of positive off that last series.
Yeah, something to build upon, right? And you have gotten a couple of defensive stops in a row here too. So, I mean, obviously you need to keep doing that on defense, but I do think there's a lot of positives to build on for Coquitlam over that third quarter and to play.
Let's see if Coquitlam can get some stops. They're going to need some here, and the fans are behind them. As White Rock looks to receive here.
And a little bit of surprise, Madden Haynes is not the deep guy here for White Rock.
Yeah, it is a surprise. You see him, he's on the line further down to the left. So closest to us, closest to where the fans are. And we'll see here as Evangelista kicks it off. It's fielded there by Caden Smith. And Caden Smith picks it up. And look, he's going to do a toss. It's going right to Madden Haynes. This is a play designed for number 10 as he goes right to him, hands it off, and can't get a whole lot of positive yardage there. But you could see that, they tried to hide number 10, but he was fully involved in the play.
Yeah.
As we see, he fields the ball, does Smith, and he just runs right towards him. But Evangelista's right there. Not able to make the tackle initially, but the cavalry comes in and helps him out.
Out-of-town scoreboard update. The time is winding down. UBC has just turned it over on downs for the second possession in a row. And Montreal's the ball back. Just ticking under 1 minute left in the fourth quarter. So it is just about closing time for the UBC Thunderbirds.
As Madden Haynes, as usual, picks up some yards for the Titans. That's the Vanier Cup between the Montreal Carabins and the UBC Thunderbirds happening out at Richardson
Stadium in Kingston, Ontario.
That's right.
Yes.
Richardson.
If Montreal hangs on in this game, which it looks like they're going to, it'll become the first time that the Grey Cup and the Vanier Cup have resided in the same city since 1980.
There you go.
Any guesses on what city that was in 1980?
Where it was played?
No, what city won both the Grey Cup and the Vanier Cup?
Oh, sorry. I thought you were saying it was Montreal that did that.
No.
I am going to guess 1980 Grey Cup. Boy, I was only 2 years old, so was it the BC Lions in the UBC Thunderbirds?
Nope.
No?
I'm surprised you didn't guess this because
Toronto?
you think 1980s championships in Canada, you should probably think of this city, Edmonton.
Oh, of course. Yeah, there you go. City of Champions. Of course, formerly the Eskimos back then.
The city of baby boomer champions.
That is true. That is true. Gen X a little bit.
Yeah. In my era, they have not been the city of champions. They have been the city of squandering first overall picks.
Matt Haynes now, as we bring hockey into the discussion. With the pass, he completes it. And that's going to be a first down for White Rock as Anderson moves the sticks for the Titans.
Yeah, Haynes King bringing his game out again here. He had some pressure, but he was able to dodge his guy, extend the play, and then find an open receiver. And, we've talked a lot about Haynes. We got to give a lot of credit to the guys around him, too.
Yep.
Blake Batten has made some good catches today. Jace Anderson's made a couple good catches today, so getting some help for sure.
As Haynes now looks deep once again, and this time he can't pick it up.
I jinxed it.
And that was Ethan Haratsky.
I jinxed it just as I was saying how well the receivers had been playing. They put one on the ground, almost a carbon copy in the backfield of that last play. And
it wasn't Haratsky on the play.
Koa Hooper.
Yeah, Batten was not able to get it in. So apologies to the Haratsky family, but Batten not able to make the catch. Just after we praised him, then he doesn't able to make the catch there. But see if White Rock can get it going here.
Koa Hooper, 93 for Coquitlam,
Yeah.
has been a consistent presence in the White Rock backfield in this possession.
Yeah. We've seen a different sort of half here from the Chargers. It's just they got themselves in such a hole as they take down Haynes in the backfield there. That's going to be a loss of yards. So we've seen some, again, a different Chargers team here in the second half, but just not moving quick enough, it seems like, to be able to get themselves out of this hole.
Yeah, I think Coquitlam was expecting the handoff to Haynes King there. You saw defensive lineman, I think it was 98, Caleb Chase, lines up inside and then shoots outside, like away from where Haynes King was lined up, expecting the handoff to him. So, speaking of which.
Haynes fakes it. He's got a first down. He's going to go right to – it's a house call.
Haynes.
Look at this. His fourth major of the game.
Madden Haynes.
Wow. What a game for number 10.
Just when it felt like Coquitlam might have limited him, Madden Haynes comes right back, rips off a 33-yard touchdown run on the scramble. And, hey, when the chips are down, do it yourself.
So you see the replay here, and, yeah, decides, no, I'm just going to call my own number. Flashes by the defender, and he's gone at that point. Beautiful run there from Madden Haynes as he goes in for the score. So he'll be there for the kick as well. Try to get this up to a 36-8 if he can get it through, and he can't. Off the iron again, so 34-8 it'll remain for White Rock. But I talked about that hole being deep for Coquitlam. Well, it just got deeper, and the clock is not on their side.
No, it is not. Ticking down under 12 minutes left here in the fourth quarter, and that was probably the backbreaker. Certainly, that momentum shift we talked about has shifted back. White Rock has stemmed the tide. Maybe Madden Haynes specifically has stemmed the tide. Don't want to take credit away from his teammates by any means, but yeah, that was Coquitlam needed to be able to hold them off the board again there and couldn't. And this is going to be a tall order for them, down 26 with going to be about 11 minutes left here.
When you got 4 touchdowns, you can have the shine.
True that.
It's like Al Bundy out there. Polk High. Oh, what's this? Oh, here we go.
Al Bundy out there.
You like that? Was it 4 touchdowns that he got in that game? I think it was.
I don't know.
You know, you're not old
that
enough to.
Show was off the air
you
before
don't even
I was
remember
born,
that
brother.
Show. Somebody help us out in the comments here.
Love and marriage.
See, you know it.
No, I just know the Sinatra song.
As they kick things off, it's fielded there by Grayson Evangelista. He picks it up. He's got a defender right there. Oh, where's the blockers? As Ryan Gentili right up in
Where's
there.
the blockers? They're all saying hi to Madden Haynes.
Yeah, exactly. They all flock to number 10 there. But instead, Gentili in for the tackle, as you see it here.
So Coquitlam needs a quick strike if they're going to have any kind of a hope here.
Yeah, at this point, that run game that you were loving so much, they're going to have to speed that up or maybe get a big chunk play. Can they pass the ball? That's what we need to see here, though, from Coquitlam.
And the attempt at a last-second miracle play has fallen short for UBC. Montreal will win this 16-9 in what I don't think will be remembered as one of the all-time classics. Oh, look at this.
What happened there? They steal the ball and they're making a house call. Johnston takes it in for the major. Excuse me.
Yeah, that was Johnston.
Yeah, that's Kingston Johnston. Yeah. So Kingston Johnson there, and we're going to have to see the replay on what.
I had given up on the play thinking that the forward progress had been stopped there, and then all of a sudden Johnstone's out of the pile with it.
Steals his lunch money right there.
I mean, that should be a dead ball.
Yeah, that's questionable there, but.
Whatever. Good play. Good play by Johnstone. Second man in, that's how you coach it, right? First man in, wrap him up, and if he doesn't get him down, the second man in is going after the ball. I might show that as teaching tape to my high school guys.
There you go. Yeah.
Hey, this is how it works, fellas.
Did you want to have a chat with number 10 after the game yourself there, Sullivan Heights High School head coach?
I was just saying to Nick, our assistant here, who's also one of my coaches at Sullivan Heights, I said, man, if that kid ends up at one of our rival schools, I'm going to lose it.
42-8 now. The route is on for the Titans. We'll step out just a moment here at the Adam Tackle 6-man between the White Rock Titans and the Coquitlam Chargers. As White Rock kicks it off here, and Evangelista tries to field it for Coquitlam. He does that. He's got 3 defenders, though, right there. And you're right. Like, look at these blockers. You can't see it from on our screen just yet, but they all just flock to number 10. And, Gord, this is a strategy that's just not working on kickoffs for Coquitlam.
Yeah, I mean, I got to be honest. I think I would probably have, after the first 2 or 3 times where it didn't really seem to have much effect, I think I might have switched and said, you know what, we're going to block everybody but number 10 and see if we can maybe make him miss 1 tackle.
He's only one man.
Up.
Yes, or 1 boy, that is.
Well, and you've got 3 guys just crowding around him, and all he has to do is just kind of stand there and let the rest of his teammates go make the play unblocked. Don't get me wrong, I appreciate the creativity off the top. However, you need to be able to pivot if it ain't working. What's the definition of insanity, Mr. Wadden?
Yeah, over and over again. Keep doing it. And let's see what Coquitlam does, and they're kind of doing that same run play over and over again, and it's not insane that they're doing it. It's just not getting them a whole lot of yardage.
Yeah, Iverson Rosenweg. Again, another pretty good burst for him. Somebody might want to introduce him to a comb, see if that helps him out, though.
Yeah, maybe a hair tie or something.
Yeah.
As he's taken down there.
Skull cap, do-rag, something like that.
Ah, there you go. That's a swag there. Yeah. Second down, and it looks about 5 or so.
Except referees don't like swag. They'll, like our high school players, they'll get on their case if there's anything sticking out of the back of their helmet. And it's like,
that's ridiculous. Come on. Let the kids play. Let them have some fun. Coquitlam, though, not having a lot of fun in this one. 42-8. Beat down here. Let's see if the Chargers can get themselves something going here as Rosenweg throws it off to his favorite guy. And the big man picks up the first down, that is, for the Chargers.
That was a nice little throwback screen concept there. Also, looked like Lachlan Sales maybe jumped the gun again on the White Rock defensive line there. Good for him, though. Like, that's why you take that chance, right? Maybe I get called a few times, but I'm also going to end up in the backfield consistently.
And that's number 11 for White Rock. Yeah. And, you've seen him in that backfield real quick. He's got a couple of penalties from it, but when he times it right, he gets there and causes a whole lot of commotion. And when with this play, they didn't go up the middle, and Sales is down on the field now as they try to make a pass, and that one goes nowhere. Intended receiver was number 8. That's Akash Sadhu, who we saw under center in the first half.
Yeah, unfortunate in that as good as Rosenweg's last throw was, and I was quite impressed with, that one came up a little short of the mark. He just underthrew it.
Yeah, not able to get it to Sadhu, so that'll make it 2nd down and 10 for Coquitlam as they pitch it off there. Evangelista picks it up, cuts it through the middle, is able to avoid 1 tackle, stays on his feet. No, he was able to get dragged down, actually. So the tackler stayed with them, and that was Kingston Johnstone, who's had a few good tackles today.
Yeah, Evangelista having to fight through multiple tackles here. And ultimately, was it Johnstone? Yeah, number 4.
Stayed with him, yeah. That's number 7. Kingston Johnstone.
Apologies. I was looking at the wrong team in blue.
Yeah, that is tough. Evangelista with
that run does go over 100 yards on the day for Evangelista. He's had a decent day, although
well, here he goes again.
Here we go.
He's a house call this time. Make it the 20, make it the 15, the 10, the 5, touchdown, Coquitlam.
It's funny because I was literally, it was on the tip of my tongue about to start saying, but he hasn't had the big explosive play yet.
And there it is. And there it is.
And there it is. Right on the tip of my tongue, 42 yards to the house for Evangelista. And fortunately, I think with 3 minutes left, it's probably too little too late for Coquitlam, but at least Braxton Evangelista can go home feeling at least somewhat satisfied with his own performance, feeling like he was man enough for this game.
Yeah, Braxton with Evangelista with a good run there. He's been the lone bright spot, if you will, for Coquitlam today.
And, got the extra point. As is the kicking game. That's 2 for 2 on points after touchdowns.
White Rock hasn't struggled a lot today in many areas. The kicking game, not really their forte, but it didn't really matter right now at 42-16. Braxton.
Yeah, I mean at 42, they're doing all right. They're hitting 50%, they're going three for 6 on
there
them.
you
So
go. Yeah.
I think
at
a
this level,
similar philosophy
yeah.
at the high school level and going for 2 is I go, look, I feel confident that my offense is going to be able to get this in half the time at least. Right?
Yep.
Certainly more like, and that's assuming that I can kick the PAT 100% of the time, which, spoiler alert, I can't.
Well, exactly. It's not. Yeah, it's one of the parts of the game that it's hard to find. It's hard to find good kicking, especially at the high school level. We've seen it at the university level, even here in Canada.
Man, when we're covering American college games for our teams, like how often do you hear me in particular go like, "Oh, college kickers"?
Yeah,
Oh
absolutely.
my gosh.
Yeah. Well, there's a reason why they're pulling them all out of Australia these days.
Yeah, although those tend to be like because AFL doesn't have place kicks, right? So those tend to be the punters.
That is true. That is true. Yeah. As it's fielded there, and he's taking it.
Steps out.
That's Kingston Johnstone, I believe.
No, it was 9. I think it was
number
Caden
9.
Smith.
Excuse me, Caden Smith there. Yeah. With the
running towards Madden Haynes' side, but they did not dial up the reverse this time.
A little spin move there at the end. He'd already stepped out of bounds.
As we tick down inside of a minute left here, it's pretty much going to be
a White Rock victory.
The fat lady starting to warm up.
Well, of course, this will
be big boned.
This will be game 2 in the books in just a few seconds here. We do have 2 more games coming up today. The Pee Wee 9-man. That one's at 2 o'clock between Nanaimo and Vernon. And there's a throw here.
Bomb! Bomb it! Huck it, chuck it, football!
The late game features the Comox Raiders versus the Nanaimo Seahawks. That's the Bantam 9-man. That one will be at 4:30 as we're...
Madden Haynes is not satisfied.
Yeah, Madden Haynes just wants to keep going. He's like, I don't care how much we're up.
Ironically, playing this much like most people play Madden.
That is true. That is true. So the final seconds tick away here. White Rock's going to get themselves a victory.
They're going to make him take a knee here.
And there's the knee as White Rock Titans defeat the Coquitlam Chargers in the Adam Tackle 6-man, 42-16. We got more coming up. Stay with us here at the BC Provincial Football Association Showcase.
On the 50, boys. Line up on the 50 over there. On the line, champions. Let's go.
This is an awesome, man, job out there. Have Captain.
the white line, gentlemen.
Hey!
Yeah, Mr. Kevin Clark.
Yeah, I need you on the white
Oh.
line. Yeah, I need you on the white line.
Don't you boo us!
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Provincial championship. We give these players a big hand. I'd like to get some thank yous out of the way here. First of all, I'd like to thank players. I want you to look in the stands. You got mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, brother, sister, everyone who supported you all season long. Give them a hand for coming out. Players, I also want you to turn around and thank your coaches. Without them, this would not happen. I would also like to thank all the volunteers that came out and helped today and yesterday and all season long to make this event. It takes a lot to get the provincials going, and so I'd like to thank all of them too. For everyone who knows me, I call myself a president's coach, and I started this last season, and I'm going to continue it as long as I'm here. And I'd like to call up the head coach of the winning team to come get the game ball. Congratulations, man. All right. Picture right there.
Good job, Dad.
Thank you.
Good job, Bert. That's my ball. Yeah, take over here.
All right, we got some awards to hand out now. And our first award is going to be the Sportsmanship Award. Oh, I'm going to try to do the last name. And it's going to go to Coquitlam, number 4, Iverson, Rosenwag.
Congratulations,
There you go.
Iverson, don't go anywhere. Turn around.
Turn around.
Thank you.
Okay, you're good. MVP next?
Yeah.
Okay, and our next award is going to be the MVP award. And it's going to go to Coquitlam, number 7, Braxton Evangelista.
Go Blacks.
Way to go, bud. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so I want you to take this. He needs a third hand. Okay, take that. Give me yours.
You be the third hand. Give me the mic. Here, you show him that. Yeah.
This is the MVP ring you're going to get, all right? Okay, so here, let me hold this. And you look at the camera over there, okay?
I know. Quick. Really, thank you.
Good. Okay, you get to keep that. And you're going to go get sized up after, okay?
Congratulations, Brax. Oh.
And our second MVP for White Rock is going to number 10, Madden Hayes.
Good job, Madden.
Take the mic.
Good job, Madden. Great game.
Okay, you grab that. You grab that. Okay, and I'll hold this for you. Where's Jerry? See the guy over there? Smile big. Here, let's do that. Okay, we're good. All right, you don't get this yet. You'll get sized up later, okay? Thanks. Now do we got both awards? That's it?
Yeah.
Okay, so we got a couple of the big awards to hand out. Just so everyone knows, we're doing 2 championship awards here. The winner of this game also won the VMFL championship and the provincial championship. So we have the president of the VMFL, Jason Gillis, over here, who's going to present that, and I will present the provincial one, and we will do it together. So if I can have the captains for White Rock come up here.
Yeah, we need a few of you. There's a couple things to do.
I want this.
All right.
Okay.
Let's go.
Stay here. Stay here.
Okay, see that guy there?
See
You
this
look
guy?
at
We
him.
need some pictures.
Sorry, I wasn't ready, Jerry. Okay, now I'm ready. Yeah. You good?
We good? Yeah.
I need to
Okay.
talk to my. I'm holding.
Okay, everyone, your 2023 provincial champions, the White Rock Titans.
Once you get your medal, you go under that goal
I'll take it.
Once we're done, we'll
Guys, stay in your line.
I'm bringing this home.
Here is your provincial champion.
Good job.
Thank you.
Go.
Can I take one for Mr. Kid?
You're gonna get one for the Mr. Kid, one for you.
Thank you.
One for you.
I got Logan's.
And then we can go down there?
Yeah.
No, I'm taking it. Oh, go on, Ken.
Okay, as soon as you got your photo, guys, head down. Or you got their stuff? Yeah, head down underneath the end zone right now.
You gotta be in it there, champ. We'll go down together. Drew, you gotta be in it.
Go. I'll be everybody down there right away because we got to clear the field. Let's go.
Okay, guys, once you got your medals, let's head down.
All right, youngster, your hands are full. You grab a big one. Yeah. All right, MVP, you got your
Everybody, get your helmet. Hey, give me a helmet. Actually, yeah.
Okay, guys, let's go take a picture. Everybody over here in the middle. Okay, guys, over here in the middle.
Yeah, I know. There's a lot of hardware to carry. You gotta help out.
Yeah, everybody just go on this line right here. They're definitely nicer.